because I think the flexibility within a framework is always a good thing, right? Like, how do you put some control so you're not just like, like Sean, I'll give him, 50,000 more dollars, right? Like, how do you create some structure so that you're not all over the place? But, do I want to move my dogs, but Sean doesn't have dogs? And, should he lose out on value essentially, or should I create more cost for the company? So I understand the need to be flexible. So I guess talk about how that has gotten easier because that was really hard. I remember personally having to approve, whether or not the dog could move. Can the car go with them? Because that's the way mobility was done in 2012. So I'd love to hear about how that's changed in the past times here.
Sure. I mean, in the past, we used to move, a 40-year-old white guy with two kids is what we used to do, right? Sorry to use a crude example, but that's the way it used to work. And
Just call him Paul. Just call him Paul.
yep,
It's fine.
new call. And the bias was in the policy that we were moving Paul, right? And you could, if you read a policy from 10 years ago, you could read that right there in the policy. It would be clear, right? And now companies have recognized that no, we're moving all different types of people that have all different types of needs. And so some of the ways that companies have managed this, some have gone to a cash lump sum, which is dreaded by many in the industry, but loved by some. And so a cash lump sum is a way to kind of help, hey, for those things that I don't want to get involved with your personal needs, here's some cash, go away and use this for that. Some do what's called like a managed relocation cap, where they total up what they're willing to spend on you, but say, hey, here's a whole menu of services, but pick the things that are meaningful to you. I still spend on you what I was going to spend on you, but you get to pick what you want. And some do this like point system where you get 100 points and you can spend, this many points on that. And the technology has started to come in so that you can log on as the employee and go on and pick these services. And in the past, that didn't exist. And there were pioneers in the industry that said, hey, I want this in my program. And then largely RMCs, which are relocation management companies, or in some cases, the assignment management software companies, they adapted their tools and their technology to be able to administer those programs. And it gives people more choice.